Get started on all fours. Remember to get down safely. Lunging is a great option. Bring your feet nice and wide apart, pelvis into neutral, and good. Okay, we're gonna start with a knee plank for our core compressions. If that feels like a little too much, you can just return to your tabletop, which you can be either in fists or in palms. So this is your home position. Come back here at any moment. If you want the challenge, I want you to walk your hands into position for knee plank. Roll the shoulders down the back, back flat, hips are forward. Take a breath. Exhale, ha, ha. Good, tight, tighter. Tight, tighter, slow and controlled. Ha, ha. Ha, ha. Ha, ha. Good. Roll the shoulders down the back. Eyes forward. Good. 4 to finish. Ha, ha. Ha, ha. 2 more. Last one. Good. Go ahead and sit back and go fully into child's pose. You can point the toes if that feels better to you.
And rotate palms to the ceiling. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. And we're going to take one full diaphragmatic breath. Fully expand the torso as you take a full breath. Exhale and release the air. And now a shallower breath. And exhale as you squeeze. Ha, ha. Ha, ha. Really think about lifting the pelvic floor as you engage the core. Ha, ha. So as you exhale, you're lifting your belly and your pelvic floor up into the spine. Ha, ha. Ha, ha. Go as slow as you need to go to really think about coordinating those deep muscles. Ha, ha. Ha, ha. 3 more. Ha, ha. Lifting the belly and the pelvic floor. Ha, ha. Last one. Ha, ha. Good work.
Now, come forward onto your forearms. So this is similar to tabletop, but now you're on your elbows instead of your hands. And you're gonna feel this a little bit more in your upper abs. Take a breath. Exhale as you squeeze. Flat, flatter. Good. Tight, tighter. Ha, ha. Lifting your abs with every squeeze. Ha, ha. Remember the pelvic floor. Ha, ha. Tight, tighter. Tight, tighter. Always exhale on engagement. Good. Ha, ha. Ha, ha. Try with your mouth closed. Good. Feel that difference? 2 more. Last one. Ha, ha. Good work. Now walk your hands forward and we're gonna lie fully down onto our stomachs. So I want you to place your fingertips under the belly, between the belly button and the ribs. And you're gonna feel your abs lift up off the hand. Ha, ha. Good, as you engage. So you should really feel that connection of as you exhale and lift, the abs come off the fingertips. Ha, ha. Ha, ha. Tight, tighter. Lift, lift. Remember the pelvic floor. Lift, lift. Good. Ha, ha. A few more. Ha, ha. If you want to, you can take the fingertips down to the hip bone, slide a couple inches in front. Ha, ha. And feel that really strong activation. Ha, ha. You're palpating the transverse abdominis. Ha, ha. 1 more. Ha, ha. Good job. Now, let's turn the head to the opposite side and slide your other fingers under the upper abs. So again, this is between the belly button and the ribs. Take a breath. Exhale. Ha, ha. Good. Every time you engage, you are feeling the belly lift in 2 steps off the floor, off your fingertips. Ha, ha. Good. Ha, ha. Flat, flatter. lift, lift. Good. Ha, ha. So even as the belly is lifting up away from the mat, I want you to bring your fingertips down to the hip bone, slide a couple inches in front of the crest of your hip bone, and do a few more. Ha, ha. Feel that band of muscle engage. That band of muscle, the transverse abdominis, is almost pushing into your fingers. And that's fine as long as the belly is flattening to the spine. So let's go back up to the upper abs and lift, lift. One more. Lift, lift. Good. Now, go ahead and extend one arm. We're going to bend one knee. So we're kind of in a semi-fetal position. This is very comforting for the back. Place one hand on the belly. You're going to take a breath. Exhale as you squeeze, flat, flatter. Flat, flatter. Good. Ha, ha. Ha, ha. Tight, tighter. Tight, tighter. That front and center of your abdomen should always be flattening towards the spine. Ha, ha. Now let's feel what the transverse is doing. Find that hip bone, slide your fingertips a couple inches in front. Ha, ha. Good. Ha, ha. Tight, tighter. Tight, tighter. Two more. Flat, flatter with the abs. Exhale, exhale. Nice. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So extend this arm and now bend the opposite knee. And we're going to start with the hand right over the belly. Take a breath. Exhale as you squeeze, flat, flatter. Flat, flatter. Tight, tighter. Good. Ha, ha. Ha, ha. Tight, tighter. Try with the mouth closed. Two more. Ha. Last one. Good work. Now we're going to roll completely over onto the back. So you can keep your knees bent if that feels better to you. That is often a more comforting position for the low back. But if you would like to try with your legs extended, you might feel a more dramatic ab engagement. So go ahead and place your hands on the belly. And we're going to take one full breath to start. Exhale, let the belly drop. And now take a smaller breath. And exhale, flat, flatter. Good. Flat, flatter. Remember that kegel. Ha, ha. So as you engage the core, you're also lifting the pelvic floor. Ha, ha. Ha, ha. In this position especially, you can think flat, flatter with the abs. Flat, flatter. Ha, ha. Good. You can always palpate that transverse. Find the hip bone. Slide your fingers a couple inches in front. Ha, ha. Ha, ha. So the hand that's over the belly in the center should flatten to the spine. And the fingertips that are feeling the transverse will feel that band of muscle contract. Ha, ha. Two more. Ha, ha. Last one. Ha, ha. Good. Bend your knees, and we're going to finish in a semi-bridge. So go ahead and lift the hips up, and then drop them down about halfway. And here we're going to do that same two-tier. Take a breath, let the belly rise. Exhale, ha, ha. Flat, flatter. Flat, flatter. Good. Ha, ha. Ha, ha. Four more. Tight, tighter. Flat, flatter. Ha, ha. Last one. Ha, ha. Good. Lower the hips back to the floor. We're going to finish with some hip circles. So just circle the knees around, letting that whole sacrum release. It's like you're tracing circles on the ceiling with your knees. And then reverse the circle. Good. Nice. Hug your knees a little closer. And then release your feet one at a time. Roll to your side to get up safely. Good work.